Hello, hello, hello. Who's that? Who have we got in? Let's have a look. So that's two people watching. Hello, hello. Say hi if you're in the chat, just so I know who's watching. So I can. And it looks like we're waiting for just one more driver. Was that? Or a couple more. But we are here at round 23 here at RRF1 on Wednesday night. 3 races to go before the season ends. And one of them is Azerbaijan. Still got a little bit of a title fight going on. And obviously lots of places to make up in the standings. I'm sorry I don't have any fancy graphics to be able to show off like Diesel. But it is what it is, and we get by. Hi mate, Bjorn Burs. Who's that? Who's that? Bjorn Gamer, that'll be you, won't it? In the Williams. Yes, mate. Williams driver. Whoop whoop. Thanks for joining us this evening. Yeah, it's unfortunate Diesel is not particularly well, so I will be taking over. Are we looking like a full grid? Are we waiting for a full grid? Let's have a look. Attendance. Here we go. Should be full grid then, shouldn't it? There you go. Thank you, Bjorn. That's a good idea. Done. As the countdown starts and we get ourselves underway here. Bjorn says, let's give it all tonight. Good luck to everyone. Reaper. Boosh, boosh. There you go. I did. Yep, Zero is also on it. Thanks, Zero. Thanks for letting people know. Right, I sent that clip in. Sent all of that in. Got a beer open. Got a cig rolled. Everything's gravy. Apex just joining as well. It's looking like, what's that, 19 on the grid? When Apex gets in a car as well. Nice. Right then, let's set some tyres up. Let's have a look. Who's going to be first out? I've done 2 races with RRF1 now, and usually it's Betchers. There's Apex just joining now. Car number 6. Let's see who does come out first. Oh, it does look like it's Betchers. I was riding on board. There's no one behind. Look at all this screen time that this Williams is going to get. Beautiful. Williams obviously is picking up more sponsorship throughout the season. Now they've had Duracell for a while. I think they're in a working partnership with Williams Engineering, Duracell, Williams Engineering. They do batteries and shit for a lot of motorsports. So it's a good legacy that Williams has got. And fingers crossed that they have enough money to make it into 2025 and onwards. Twisted is already saying that he hates his track and will not be pushing like he has the past few weeks. Well, it is a bit of a killer, this one. Any small mistake, and yeah, it'll bite you. So I understand Twisted. Yeah, I wouldn't want to push incredibly hard. Just do what you need to do. So we've got a little gaggle of cars here. We're in Sector 2 now. That's Apex. I think there's minions at the back of that. So it's Apex, Woodsy, 49. Fatbox is on the end of that. And Wise Dog is leading that little pack. Okay then. But first across the line to start our flying lap is going to be the Williams of Betchers. Let's see how he gets on in turn 1. Now, that is interesting. Down here, as you can see, he's already used up half of his ERS down that starting straight. I'm not sure what the best strategy would be for that, how to counter that. Maybe start your runoff and compromise your speed into turn 1, because it's quite a... From a timing line to the first corner, it's not a huge distance. Let's have a look at Apex was 1. Let's see. Yeah, so Apex hasn't used hardly anything. He's turned his hot lap on a little bit later, and he's starting his lap with about 80%, 90% battery. So that's something that Betchers could think about. It'll allow him to deploy more across the lap. I'm sure he's thinking, fuck, I've only got 50%. I'm going to have to be frugal as fuck. Goes up through the castle section. That looked pretty good there from Betchers, actually. Car looks responsive. Not much sliding. Let's have a look how Woodsy's going through. These guys coming through the castle section. Obviously, they've all gone right behind each other, so there might be a bit of dirty air. Some of these guys into the braking zones. Brewdog, we've left the session, bro. Here's Brewdog. Xbox. That's Wise Dog. No, there we go. So Betchers crosses the line. First to do so. His time of 141.6. Let's see how everyone else responds to that. So Wise Dog on the mediums of 142.3. Then we're going to have Apex also on the mediums of 141.9. Woodsy on soft of 42.3. And 49 on a 143.7. So interestingly, these guys are not... It doesn't look like they're pushing really hard. I wonder if they're just dialing it in. There's Gaming Minion in that kick salvo. Ooh. Goes long into turn 1 there. Didn't want to give anybody a toe, I think. He's just like, yeah, I'm just going to get out of everyone's way. But he is currently sitting P1 with a 41.0. That's a nice practice start from him as well. Look like a good launch. Oh, Twisted is having trauma flashbacks. The last time he was on this track. a numpty crashed in front of them, and there's 6 DNFs because of it. So let's hope that that does not happen. Obviously, I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark and say that that was in the castle section. Bjorn in the second Williams there, going up into P2. That's 2 and 3 there from the Williams drivers. So I've got a few people in the pits, not wanting to come out just yet. We've got Whitey on an outlap on the medium tyres. Hayden has come out on an outlap on the soft tyres. Zero is on an outlap on the medium tyres. And Gumba just behind him on track. With Destroyer in the middle, also on an outlap. The Destroyer has now turned on his hot lap, and looks like he's going to be on a lap. Zero is only turning his hot lap on now. So yeah, different strategies into entry there. So Zero doing a 42.2. Well, he backed off then a little bit, didn't want to give his full pace away. Or could be doing 2 laps, the second one actually being a push lap. Hayden coming around to start. The Destroyer on a lap. Let's have a look and see what this McLaren can do. Twisted, you're all good, mate. You're all good. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. So these times are going to start coming in thick and fast as we've got a group of cars coming through Sector 2 now. Through the castle section, let's ride aboard Destroyer. Left, right, left, right, left. Lovely. Oh, big snap there, oversteer. So we've got the power down. But Gumba puts it up into P3 meanwhile. And Wise Dog up into P4. So splitting the Williams. Brewdog has been disqualified for blocking the pit lane. I don't know how he's done that. He must have crashed or something, or been stationary a bit too long. But yes, Brewdog has then been disqualified. Unlucky, Brewdog. Zero on a 39.9. Destroyer puts in a 41.1. P3 currently for the McLaren driver. Solid lap. More time in it though for him. He knows he had that snap up at the top of coming out of the castle section. So Lenny is just going to be starting a lap. Hayden is on a lap. Let's see, can he get this Ferrari up at the top and fighting with Zero? As I'm guessing they've been fighting all season long, according to the standings. And there we go, a 39.6. Got 3/10 to his rival. But Zero is on the medium tyre, of course. Got to bear that in mind. I'm running a different little opening strategy there. So I've got Dom in the Mercedes now. Going through this tight, twisted little section. Don't want to be greedy on the throttle as you're coming through any of these corner exits. It'll just spin up the wheels and you will lose time. Oh dear, I was just having a drink of beer as that happened. Oh no, there's a crash. Guys, there's a crash in the castle section. Slow down. Yellow flags. Yellow flags. There's 2 cars. Oh, we've got 3 cars. Oh my god, 4. Jesus Christ. I caught all of that. Oh, we've got Hayden's been given a grid place penalty for colliding with Lenny, because Lenny also went into the barriers. Holy shit. That has caused absolute carnage. Oh my god, guys. Okay. Well, that's going to spice the race up no end. I think some people are going to have to obviously come into the pits and change their front wings. They've got time to do it, but yes, Hayden I don't think anyone else did, considering one driver I saw smash into another didn't get a penalty, but Hayden somehow did get a 5th-place grid penalty. I'll just check that in the race director. Or incidents exceeding DSQ Dom. Dom got a grid-based penalty. Yes, and so did Hayden. So Dom and Hayden, you guys have got a 5th-place grid drop. Oof. Absolute brutal. Yeah, I think there's going to be some chatter in the Discord server now. Let's just have a quick look. No one said anything. Everyone's staying nice and stum, keeping a nice cool head. Stroud is trying to join and get in a car. Destroyer goes, I'm happy up here. People ahead of me have got pens and shit. Is it just... It's a short session, or is it a full? We shall see. 6 minutes left. Got yellow flag in sectors 1 and 2. I think that's just wise. They'll get out of the way on a hot lap there. Looks like Whitey is on a charge lap? I'm not quite sure. It's not quite a hot lap. Twisted out on track now, just going through the castle section. Let's stay on board with him. He's on none, so he's just giving himself a little bit of practice. Oh, he's touching walls. He likes to, yep. Obviously Dom and Lenny now coming back out. Zero is retired in P2. He thinks that's good enough for me. And if it's good enough for you, it's probably good enough for me. And that's what I want to see. Do 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 do. Fartbox, let's have a ride on board with the RB Visa Cash app. Managed to get that stop for that 90-degree corner. Now up through the castle section. Left, little right. Gentle on the power hit through here. Don't let the back end step out, and off you go up the hill. Nice there from Fartbox. Okay, so Twisted on a full lap now. Oh, getting close to that outside wall. That's nicely done from him. So the game's given him a purple middle sector. Could it be one of those glitchy Sector 2s, or is it a real one? We'll find out soon enough as he comes hurtling down this back straight now. DRS on, overtake on, hot lap on, everything burning, burning, burning. P3 on medium tyres for Twisted. Cracking lap there. I think that was the 3rd lap as well he did on those mediums. A good time there from Twisted. Who we've got Aston Martin leading that group. Now Twisted will be getting out of the way, so it's... Is that Betches? No. Wise Dog is in that. He is doing a hot lap. And some Bjorn just ahead. Bjorn's behind. Yep, so Wise Dog on a lap. I think he could be following Fartbox. No, it's a different colour. So that'll be the 49 on an out lap. No, it's not. Who's the other Alpine? It's Stroud. Is it Stroud? Yeah, it's Stroud. Two minutes left in the session. Some drivers going to be trying to get around quickly now. Make sure they start their last flying laps. Stroud gets out of the way of Wise Dog. Didn't want to give him the toe. Wise Dog now is going to be going across the line probably for the last time. This will probably be his final go at it. Wise Dog puts it up into P3. Cracking time that. And Wise Dog Stroud is going to be starting a lap. Yeah, he's on one now. So who is... Fartbox has gone into the pit. The 49, he's on a lap. Woodsy needs a lap. How much time is left? I've got a yellow in sector 1, so I can't fucking tell. That's a fantastic game. Well done. So Woodsy backs off. Thinks he's got maybe enough. He's got about 30 seconds. Might be able to make it. Toto is on a push lap. Oh, maybe he's not. Okay, so the checker flag has now gone out. So Twisted is not going to improve. Dom's not going to improve. Fartbox is not going to improve. Those guys have had the checker flag because they were in the pits. Reaper has just crossed the line and got the checker flag. 41.7. Puts him in P13. Woodsy's pitted, so he's going to stay 16th. Bjorn is just cross line. Toto cross line goes 15th. 49 and Apex. Apex goes P8. Good luck there from Apex and 49 as he comes across the line. Bjorn goes across in P10. Hayden says, I am stupid. I am so stupid. I am stupid. Yeah, man. That was unlucky. I don't think it was really your fault, to be honest with you, man. Like, you were so close behind and it just happened, and yeah. Gumba has invalidated. YT is in P13 at the moment, and everyone behind him is not going to set a time. But Whitey's going to push. Push, push, push. Whitey comes across the line. It's going to put him P5. Nice lap there from Whitey. By the looks of it, a lot of the qualifying around here is all about ERS management and deployment. Well, not all of it, obviously, but a lot of it. A lot of it. So there we go. There we are. Dom is apologising in the chat. In the Discord's chat. Blocking that fucking castle section. Fuck it. Yep. think a lot of people will be feeling that, mate. But, you know, it's an accident that then just escalates, and it's not anyone's fault for crashing. It's just crashing. Crashing's crashing. So there was a short session. I should have paid attention more. So let's see. Can I see anything? No, I can't even see the grid. Yes, I can. Oh no, it is Q2. Right then. So we are going to have a full session. Apologies to those who I didn't give a shout out as you didn't make it through. But no, you are loved and will be missed. Maybe you guys can chat to me. That'd be nice. So gaming, there looks like there's a kick coming out already. So the minion. Oh, the Haas. And Betches once again wants that screen time. There you go. There you get it. Let's put all this shizness back on. Okay, I can see who's watching now. Domar! Hey up, Domar! How you doing, bro? Miss Reaper Destiny 2. I don't know who that is, but hello. Dominion, Tom Stroud, Gumba, Dragon. Hey up. Said hello to you already. And Betches. And Dom. There's everyone. And Destroyer. Destroyer. There you go. Said hello to everybody. Good, good, good. Right, and so, are there clouds or anything? Got a lot of people coming straight out. Not fucking about. The Haas of Apex for some reason. There we go. Yeah, it's right behind that Williams. Just like, yeah, no, I want to go first. There he goes. So, Apex is going to be first to give us a time. Betches is going to be trying to get a little bit of a toe in the first and all the way through this lap. Problem is he going to catch him so much so that he overtakes him? Betches has a lot more ERS this time round. I think he has learnt from his first Q1 sessions. Deployment is key, as we were talking about. And let's see how Apex does. Completely clear track. Maybe just might see Betches' arrow behind him every now and then. These two almost having a little race here on their first outing. Interesting. Betches feelings like I think Betches feels like he's got the pace on him a little bit. It's almost like he's backed off there. Oh no, that was Betches. He's still alive. Somehow he's still alive. Oh man. So sorry, bro. That'll be commentator's curse. I should shut up. I'm just talking to you. Your Reapers of the Half. Hello, Reapers of the Half. Miss Reaper Destiny 2. Nice to see you. I'm guessing you're watching and hoping that Reaper does well tonight. Well, unfortunately, he has not made it through to the next round. But I know he's got solid pace. As Apex goes the top, putting the first time down. And then Gumba beats that by a 10th. Twisted on his first lap of 42.7, so that won't be a proper push lap. And the 49 move. Because he went faster than that in Q1, so maybe doing a similar sort of strategy. It's quite a long lap though. I wouldn't want to do too many out laps to try and get the tyres into a working temp. Because by the time you've done your second lap, you've worn the tyres quite a fair bit. You're watching and playing COD. Fair play. Everyone plays COD these days. Zero with a 38.8. He and Minion with a 40.5. So Zero definitely saying, yep, that's my time. I'm not going to fuck about. Balls out all the way. Done. And now he's going to chill out. Everyone else doing little warm-up laps to get their eyes in and all that kind of stuff. But nope. Fuck that. Because that is a time and a half. 38.8. I think that's the fastest we've seen all day. As we are watching Stroud now. Coming into Sector 2. On those medium tyres. I think I have to plug my laptop in. Yep. Yeah, babe, do you want some of that? Oh, Stroud looks like he might get a bit of a toe here from this kick. I wonder if the kick's going to get out of the way or is going to... No, he is not, but we do have a slow... Oh, yes. That's the Aston Martin twisted or Zero. It'll probably be Zero. It's like I'm not giving a toe to anyone. No, thank you. So, Stroud's first time is a 40.2. I think he'll obviously want to be pushed harder, and he's on a set of medium tyres, so there's more time in there for him there. Was that Whitey behind? Yeah, absolutely throwing it in. You can see tail end was wagging all over the place as he came into that corner entry. Hayden puts himself up into P2. So a difficult one for Hayden because he knows that even if he gets P1, he is going to start in 6th position. Destroyer up there as well. And McLaren getting up there into P3. Let's see. Got a kick just ahead of Whitey. I think that's Lenny. So Lenny goes across the line. P6 joins his kick partner. And Whitey goes P8. A 41.2. So Betcher's obviously had to go again. There is close to running it wide there. He's used all of his deploy up. And Bet just goes P13. It's not quite good enough for now. There's still 6 minutes left in this session, though. 6 minutes left. So still plenty of time to go around, sort your fuel levels out, sort everything out you need to. And that's Destroyer coming in. Hayden coming in. Stroud on another lap, although if that's right, yeah, he's down. Lenny's down. Wise Dog is at second down. Everyone is on a slow lap. Betches is on another push lap. Oh, that was the wall. Jump onto the 49. The 49 is just slightly up on his time. Yep, does improve by 1.5 tenths. Still not enough for a position gain though. And the Dom has come out on an outlap as well. Was that Whitey starting another lap? No, there's Whitey coming in. Lenny coming in blindingly fast. Surely he doesn't have enough fuel to complete this lap. It'd be best to come in. I don't know. Is he up? Does his delta say he's up? I don't know. No, he comes in. Gonna try again. He's got time. So Dom, like Stroud, meanwhile, puts it up into P2 on those mediums. Again, goes faster. A 39.8 this time. Still not getting anywhere near Zero's time. But absolutely flying on those mediums. We'll jump back on board to see how Dom does, as he's not set a lap yet. See how he gets on. Nicely through the castle section there. Let's ride on board as he comes up over the hill. The back end of the section of the track here. Get to see those flames just for a moment. Big towers at the back. Hayden is going to decide to retire. He thinks he's made it through. Zero is retiring. He thinks he's made it through. There's 3 minutes left of the session. Dom is pushing. And Dom's going to come across the line. He's got the DRS open. Across the line is going to be in the 40s. 43, 40.399. Puts him P5 at the moment. It's a good lap there from Dom. P5. So, Twisted, who's out going to be doing laps first? Here we go. So, Tom and Leo are going to come into the pits. And it's going to be Bjorn. But it looks like he's going to go for 2 laps. Yeah, Bjorn's going for 2 laps. So he likes to get a bit of a temp into those tyres and make sure that he's really going. Who do we have next? Apex. Apex is on a push lap. He has his hot lap activated. And he's going to be pushing. So Apex, I think, is going to be the first. Just confirm that, yeah. Yeah, all these guys are on outlaps at the moment. Yeah, so let's stick on board with Apex. So it's got a purple sector 1. Flying time there. Nicely through the castle section. Car looked confident. It's a good lap from Apex so far. He's going to get a nice little tow as well. Off the Williams of Bjorn, I think. And Apex comes across the line, and that is P4 for the Haas driver. Bjorn has invalidated the start of his lap, so he's going to be slightly frustrated with that. Betches has got a fair bit of traffic to try and contend with. But he's on a flyer. He's massively up on his time. This is a corker of a lap. And he's got plenty of energy to use at the end here. Make sure he doesn't burn it too quickly. Otherwise you run out of deployment. And off he goes. That's a nice improvement from Betchers there, a 41.0. And Lenny also improves, goes for a 40.3. Twisted also improved, he went to 40.3 as well. So Whitey is not going to improve, so Whitey is not going to go through. But like Wise Dog, he's on a lap, he's a slight improvement, but he only needs a little bit. Gumba and 49. 49 is massively up on his time as well, so we'll see what everyone's got. So Wise Dog, he's got everything on. Can he get just ahead of Betchers? And he does. Gets up into P10. Knocks Betchers out. Unlucky Betchers. That is by 0.04 of a second. That is a very close margin. Bjorn is coming in. Gumba is on a lap. He needs about half a second. He's already got 2 tenths. And 49 is going to cross the line first, so let's see what the 49 can do. The RS open. Everything going. Goes up into P13. It's a nice improvement there by almost 2 seconds for the 49, but not enough to go through as Gumba now comes across the line. Oh, it's P9 from Gumbo and knocks out Wise Dog and almost takes down Gaming Minion. Gaming Minion gets through by the skin of their teeth. All the times, ladies and gentlemen, were in the 40s. Wow, top 10 within, apart from 0, obviously 0 skews that a little bit. But from 2 down to 10, that is really close. And the guys who do not make it, unfortunately, Wise Dog, Betchers, Whitey, the 49, and Bjorn. Again, all those times, again, within 3 tenths. There was 5 of you within 3 tenths of each other. That is some close racing. Good job. Although it makes me sad because there now are no Williams drivers through. Evening, Woodsy. Evening. Nice to see you here, mate. So as we move on to our next qualifying session, we have to bear in mind that I think 2 of these drivers in the top 10 have grid place penalties. So that's something to think about for the next session. But meanwhile, we have Wise Dog, Betchers, Whitey, the 49, and Bjorn, who unfortunately do not make it through despite all being within 3 tenths of each other. Meanwhile, the top 10, I think if you were to take out Stroud, all covered by just about a second. So it's going to be some close racing out there. And let's see what Q3 can bring us. Who's saved the tyres? I think Zero's probably saved some tyres. Tom's clearly saved some tyres. I think he's done all the sessions so far on mediums. Yep, Woodsy, Hayden and Dom, correct. Yeah, so that's going to be interesting. I caught all of it on stream, by the way. Amazing, but yeah, not what you want. But accidents happen, don't they? That's just the way shit goes. So at the top, guys, who's going to be first to get out there? Who's it going to be? I reckon it's going to be one of the kick Saubers. Although Apex likes to go early as well. Oh, here we go. Oh, Woodsy, it was like quadruple. I am stupid. Like 4 or 5 cars all did the same thing, literally one after another. So it is going to be Apex. The Haas getting some television time. So our fastest time on the soft tyre by Zero in Q2 was a 38.8. That'll be what Zero is going to try and achieve again. Let's see if he can. And obviously everyone else is going to be trying to just desperately get into the low 39s. Pretty sure everyone's going to be on some kind of soft tyre at this point. Yep. Don't need to put that up. So, as I said before, Apex is going to be the first to take us across the line, and then it will be followed up by Hayden. And then Goomba. Apex, Hayden, and Goomba. Those are the 3 guys I'm going to be watching. So here we go. Apex. Into turn 1. Nice. Pound down. Little squirt of ERS just coming out of the corner there. It's looking like tidy lap so far from Apex. Crosses the line, the 35.2. Hayden does sector 1 in a 34.9, so that's 3/10 up. Gumba, a 35.2, so Gumba and Apex are around about the same so far. Hayden a little bit quicker. Tricky little off-camber braking here, because sometimes I want to spit you into the outside wall if you don't get it quite right. Oh, it looks like Hayden was quite close to the outside wall, just in the background of that shot there. So let's see the final times. As I said, we're going to have Apex first, then Hayden, and then Goomba. So Apex starts off with a 40.8, followed by Hayden's a 39.2. Oh, he'll be happy with that, but still wanting to try and get a bit faster, knowing Zero's got a 38.8 in him. Goomba pips up ahead of Apex with a 40.4, 4/10 ahead. Lenny in the kick Sauber. Cracking time there, a 40.0, almost getting into 39s there by Lenny. Good job. Zero, there we go. Zero just crosses the line, a 38.8 again. Wow, it's like he's topped himself out. We're going to have crossing the line there. That is Twisted on a 40.7. Dom now on a lap. DRS open. He's used all of his deploy already, so he's got nothing more to give. It's a P5 for Dom with a 40.2. Destroyer is just starting his lap. Yep. So Destroyer just running out of sync of everyone a little bit. But Gaming Minion is not, and he is going to be the last to cross the line. Let's see what time he's got out of the first runners. And it's a 40.6, putting him in P7. Oh, Destroyer's looking a bit jumpy. Evening, Beastie. Evening. How you doing, buddy? Hope all is well. Here this evening with RRF1. Beastie, everybody, is my teammate for Monday Division's realistic 50% at V3F1. We're called the Raving Beasts because we're cool. Right, so going into the pits. I think everyone's pretty much going into the pits, apart from Destroyer. Destroyer's a bit jumpy for me. That's why I didn't really want to watch too much because it was freaking me out. Destroyer trying to get a bit of a toe off a slow-moving Haas. Oh no, he's going into the pits as well. Okay, so we've got 5 minutes of the session left. Dom coming in and Gaming most likely will be coming in. So everyone's coming into the pits. Destroyer, unfortunately, not able to set a lap just yet. But we've got Zero in P1, Hayden P2, Stroud P3, Lenny P4, Dom P5, Goomba P6, Gaming P7, Twisted P8, Apex P9. Yeah, and as I said before, Destroyer unable to set a lap time. Out of that standing position that we currently have, Dom will drop down 5 places, so he'll start in P10 or 11? P10, should be P10. And Hayden will start in P7. That means that Stroud will be on the front row next to Zero. Lenny will be in the second row, along with Goomba. Goomba will get promoted nicely up to the second row. Yep. That's as it stands though. We've got 4 minutes left. Things could change. We shall see. And it's Apex again. First to come out for the start of their second runs. Some don't like the pressure of leaving it 1 lap. Some like to come out a little bit earlier here, like Apex has, just to allow for if there's an invalidation, if there's a fuck up, you can do something about it. Whereas if you leave it till the very last moment and only have 1 lap, there's a lot of pressure on. And usually people forget to breathe while they're doing laps. That might just be me. Don't breathe, don't blink. And Lenny currently in P4, but like I said, it's actually a P3 because of the grid place penalties, which will of course make this evening's race a little bit spicier. So it looks like Apex has timed this nicely, so he's not going to have anyone on an outlap in his way. Although, having just said that, there is a car coming out of the pits. It is Twisted, or Zero. It's Twisted. I think he's far enough ahead, though. It's not going to bother him too much. Gaming Minion has retired. He's run out of softs, I'm guessing, and maybe they're thinking, that's it, that's as far as I can go, it's as fast as I can go. Coming up to first sector time for Apex. Apex is flying compared to his first sector last time round. That's much better. 4 tenths up already. That's going to put him up into P5. You never know. At the rate that Apex is going, at the rate that Twisted is going, Apex might end up getting a nice fat toe off Twisted. No, Twisted is... he's like, yeah, no, you're catching too quick. I'm just going to back off. Bye. Lenny has caught that traffic, as I was saying. Let's jump on board Lenny, see how he manages his traffic, getting people getting out of the way. They're going to give him a tow. Do they know he's on a hot lap? Yes, they do. Dom gets out of the way nicely. Apex goes flying down that straight now. Stay on board with Lenny. See if he's going to get a bit of a tow off the Ferrari up ahead. He might do. No, I don't think so, actually. Wishful thinking. And Apex does improve massively on his time. He'll be well chuffed with that. It's a 39.9. That puts him into P4. Pretty much just under a tenth ahead of Lenny as it stands. Lenny does not improve. But maybe he's going to be going again this lap. We have 10 seconds on the clock. Everyone has crossed the lines for their final lap. So, who have we got at the head of the field? It is Apex still. Who's going to be on a slow lap next behind him is going to be a Twisted Dragon. And then a Zero behind him. Zero's going to get such a massive toe of Twisted. And then we've got Hayden behind that. You can see how close Zero is behind him. Two Aston Martins running in formation, whether by design or not. That's how it's happened. Zero's going to get a huge toe. It's going to be faster than a 38.8 because of that, surely. Meanwhile, Twisted looking like it's going to be a solid time from him as well, burning up everything he's got left, using all of his deploy. Zero goes up into a 38.3. That's an incredible time. Twisted with 40.3. It's a nice improvement. He's going to be finishing P7, but he'll move up a place. Hayden goes up into P2, a 38.8. Finally matching Zero's first time, but Zero improved so much. Stroud is going to look like he's going to improve, and Stroud goes up into P2, knocking Hayden down to third place. So Hayden and Dom, who both have 5-second penalties, are in third and fourth. That's going to push Apex and Gumba up to Lenny up to... Oh, my days. That final grid is not going to be the final grid. Yeah. But there we go. Zero, P1, Stroud, P2, Hayden, P3, Dom, P4, Apex, P5, Gumba, P6, Lenny, P7, Twisted, P8, Gaming, P9, and Destroyer Drag in P10. Unfortunately, didn't manage to get a lap time set. Now we are going to have a... I think you guys have a little break, don't you? Diesel would normally be playing his... crazy shit. How many corners to the left? How many corners to the right? Well, it's an anti-clockwise circuit, so the tyres on your right-hand side of the car are going to wear more. Go time is at 21:33. 21:33. So that is a 5-minute break. Chance for everyone to do all your shiznits. Reaper to find out how well Miss Reaper is doing on COD. Destroy, yes, mate, you were lagging a little bit. You were. Yeah, I'm just answering you in the stream. I don't know if you're in the stream. Are you in the stream? I think you're in the stream. I don't know if this community thing is. Yeah, you are on the stream. You're right there. Yeah, man, you're a little bit laggy. Not hugely, just a bit jumpy. I'm guessing you've got like crazy internet signal and stuff, and you're like, yeah, it's amazing. I've got like 500 trillion bytes a second. I shouldn't be fucking lagging. To be fair, it could be me, mate. It could be me as a spectator watching you. Bought a new monitor. A new monitor fucks up your game. What the fuck? Why? I'm just lost for words at why that it would even make a difference. Around the right chat now is going to start talking about monitor specs and how much that takes it out of the Xbox or whatever. Oh wait, no, he's on PC in it, so. Yeah, Bjorn, I totally understand that. In terms of when someone's lagging and you're racing side by side with them or trying to, it's so nerve-wracking. You don't actually know what to do. Yeah, okay, yeah, Destroyer, your internet connection is absolutely insane. For those of you not in the server and just in the Twitch chat, he says he's on 100. He's on a gigabyte up and down speed with a ping of 1, and he's hardwired. And he doesn't know why he's lagging still. I don't know, mate. Don't know. It's the way that the Xbox servers themselves are done, and whether it's peer to peer or whether it's one goes to one person or you all share the connection. I don't know. I think it's to do with that sort of shit. Destroyer, is it Virgin Media? Someone wants to know, is it Virgin Media? It's an internet provider. I don't know if you're in the UK. I think you are. Then it's just EA Destroyer. If you don't lag on any other game and you just lag on this game, then it's just EA. EA Sports. Go fuck yourselves. Yeah, Beastie, he's in Sweden. So it's not that, it's Telia. I don't know. I'm sure it's pretty good, considering you can get a gigabyte. Betchers is banking on 3 safety cars stroke VSCs. I hope not Betchers, but you are, you that's probably an odds-on bet, isn't it? Just because it's a tight, twisty circuit. Why am I being picked up by the game? I'm in a party. There you go. That's better. Oh, yeah, it shouldn't. His ping rate is 1, so it shouldn't really be an issue. But it might be an international thing. Yeah, you're right, BC. And you also said you're expecting P2 to get the jump and lead by lap 2. Just because they get DRS early on. Yeah. I pronounced it right. Telia. Oh, thanks, bro. Mate, no, don't retire. Like, don't retire. It's not. I don't think it's that bad, and it's probably only bad when there's lots of people around you, but once you start getting going, I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, don't retire. Remember, it's just about fun. Fun. So, the actual starting grid is Zero and Stroud will be on the front row. We've got Apex and Gumba then on the second row. Lenny and Twisted will be 5th and 6th. Hayden dropping down to 7th because of his grid penalty. Will be alongside Gaming Minion. And then just behind them we'll have Dom, who also had a grid penalty. Will be starting alongside Destroyer Drac. Meanwhile, Wise Dog, Betchers, Whitey, the 49, Bjorn Gamer, the Reaper in the second McLaren, Toto Wolf, Woodsy, Fartbox, and Brewdog round out our 20 drivers for this evening. Full grid. The game says that it's a possible 1-stop to 2-stop strategy around here. I would prefer the 1-stop myself. But it really does depend on the field around you. If you... Yeah, there's a lot to depend on. And we have already our first people touching. They must have done that through the castle section. That's Bjorn and the 49. Unlucky guys. Since Diesel is not here, obviously I have to keep up the obligatory shout outs to anyone who fails to land in their grid spot. Bjorn apologising to the 49 if he's on stream. Sorry, 49. Shit happens. There you go. Zero making his way through both of them. He's going to be starting first on the grid outside here at Baku. Nicely into his box. Does not fuck that up. How is Stroud? Stroud's pointing a little bit, not too much. And it looks like everyone is hitting their box. There's no one for me to shout out. Ah, boo. Well, I'm going to give Bjorn on 49. You guys fucked up. Because you did earlier. It's lights out. And away we go. Here at round 23 and Baku RRF1 Wednesday division. Tom Stroud manages to keep ahead of Apex and Gumba, who are going side by side. Zero pulling away nicely in P1. We've got a crash at the back there. Looks like the Reaper and Wise Dog having a little come together, or they're the ones at the back. Meanwhile, maybe some people have got some damage through the field here because we've having some overtakes being done. The Wolf losing out to Fartbox. Fartbox getting ahead there. The two Mercedes now 10th and 11th. Destroyer gaining a place there on Dom. Gaming and Hayden seem to have kept positions. Twisted managing to stay ahead of Hayden there. Hayden's going to be wanting to push hard and get back ahead of Twisted as early as they can. Lenny's dropped off a little bit from Gumba already, but he's managed to get that back up. It looks like there was a little moment, maybe. But you don't want to drop off from the pack too soon because we're going to get DRS on this first lap. Meanwhile, Zero is trying to pull away, like I said, from Stroud and Apex. Apex doing a grand job keeping up with the top two here. Gumba just dropping back a little bit. Couple of gaps starting to spread there just on that, a few corners. Like I say, the tricky corners where people go a little bit deep or lock up or brakes a little bit. They're right in the detection areas or just before them, so one of those tracks you've got to be very on it at all times. No lapses of concentrations. And across the line, let's see who's gained, who hasn't. Our biggest gainer is Fartbox. 6 positions. And getting right behind Betchers now. We've got someone coming into the pits. Yeah, that's Bjorn. Bjorn coming into the pits. He's going to have a change of front wing. Let's have a look. Yep, so it's changing the front wing from Bjorn. Stroud and Zero have changed positions. Stroud's rear end there a little bit shaky. And let's see everyone's tyres. So Dom is the only one starting on the hard tyres. As Apex managed to keep him with the top two. Like I said before, Goomba's dropped him down a little bit now. But he's dragging Lenny and Twisted with him. And Hayden as well. It's a little bit of concertina effects where people get close and then they get pulled away a little bit. Betches has got a little bit of a gap, so he's got a bit of clean air actually ahead of him. Going to help fighting off Fartbox. As we go down, start, finish straight. Stroud ahead using a little bit of his battery, actually quite a lot of his battery, but staying in medium, not in hot lap. He's going to allow Zero the overtake, surely. Yep. That's Zero past there. Meanwhile, Apex didn't manage to stay with them. Apex having to burn off more ERS than he meant to. Try and stick with these guys. That train, though, from Goomba is starting to look pretty big. Dom hoping to get on the back of that with his hard tyres. If he can do that, Dom will be laughing because he can get pulled along. Got a yellow flag there. Fartbox has had an issue. He's spinning it round. He's lost all those places that he made up. Fartbox, Reaper and Woodsy. Looks like maybe they got an illegal overtake. Woodsy made that very easy there for the Reaper. Now he's pushing on him again. Yep, so he must have got an illegal overtake. Whitey and Dom having an issue there. Looks like Dom is having, again, some more illegal over. I think there was, someone may have gone off the road. There was an illegal overtake and people having to just let others go past before they got penalties. But everyone's back onto full pace again. Ah, shenanigans there at the back there with the game fucking throwing out penalties. Meanwhile, Hayden is right with Twisted and Lenny. Going to get a double toe here. Trying to catch up on Goomba. Is he going to try? Oh, he looked around the outside at Hayden. It looks like he's got that move done on Lenny. Now he's going to have Twisted. And that looks like a nice solid entry and exit. He's going to get this move done. He's having to burn a lot of his ERS to do it, though. That means that Twisted, it's going to be stay right there. Oh my god, that was tight. That was tight, but yes. Because of not having much ERS, Hayden's now going to be running none, so he's going to be slow for a little bit. But he's all about track position. He's thinking, trying to get a bit of battery back before the main straight so he can pull away from Twisted and not let that DRS catch him back out. Goomba trying to catch up to Apex, who seems to have fallen right off the leading pair now. 4 seconds is the gap. Apex just looking ahead, thinking, okay, yep, those two have gone. They're not my race. Doesn't matter. In terms of the championship, this could be quite important. If Hayden doesn't get up into a couple of higher scoring positions, come the last two races, could get a bit spicy. But we're only on lap 4. It's a long way away yet to think about. Did Hayden actually get DRS? He did. Hayden got DRS on Goomba, so Hayden's flying now. He's got a bit of clean air. Goomba's going to have to really start pushing. Betches and Dom there. And Toto now right on the back of Betches, but Betches is going to get DRS to be able to help him defend. We got a nice run out of there compared to the Ferrari of Toto. Reaper looks like he wants to send it up on the inside. Thinks better of it. But patience. Patience is a virtue in this game. And it's Dom. Just slowing everyone up through there with those hard tyres, I think. Got a nice little inter-team fight here between Gaming Minion and Lenny in 7th and 8th. Meanwhile, must say, Bjorn is making up some good time. After having to pit early, he's making up some good time. I'm sure if he can keep on pushing, he'll catch the back of a couple of trains and be able to leapfrog himself forward a bit. Hayden right on the back of Gumbo, almost pushing him through those S section. Going, it's alright, mate, we'll do the NASCAR thing. Just fucking push, push, push. Shake and bake, baby. As Hayden goes through into turn 1. Back up into P4. On the push now to try and catch up to the Ferrari-powered Haas of Apex up ahead of him. Toto goes on the inside and doesn't leave much space on the outside for Betches there. Runs him out a little bit. But Rubin is racing. Reaper there again. Almost side by side with the Williams and Betches, but decides against it. That's a couple of times now Reaper's passed up the decision to go side by side with someone through a corner. Self-preservation, but don't lose momentum. As now he has the 49 right on the back of him, putting him under pressure. It's the wrong way round. But twisted onto the back of Gumba now. Looks like Gumba not quite having the overall race pace of some of these guys. We've got a kick at the back there. I think that was Lenny. I think he had a spin. It's allowed Destroyer to get past him. Is Lenny not going to have any DRS? Is Whitey going to have any behind him? He might do. Meanwhile, Twisted gets ahead of Goomba going into turn 1. Nice move there by Twisted. Now it's going to be Isa trying to catch back up to Hayden and Elite. And Goomba has retired. Goomba has retired in the pits, ladies and gents. I'm not quite sure why he's... Oh no, it's a safety car. It's a full safety car. Where? What? What happened? I totally missed that. I was with Twisted and Goomba, and then the next thing I know... So all these back markers have managed to pit. A lot of them going onto the hard tyre. Fartbox coming around the last corner. What the fuck? I am so sorry. I have no idea. What happened there? I totally missed it. Goomba, I'm so sorry, bro. So this is going to work for Dom's strategy. I'm not sure the hard tyres can go all the way to the end, so there might be a little splash and dash. I mean, people will probably try and make him go to the end. And 19 laps, yeah, they probably could. With a few under the safety car, maybe. But Dom... But I think Dom... Yeah, if Dom doesn't pit... Where is he? Yeah, if Dom doesn't pit, he could gain a few positions here. And as long as he stays with the pack towards the end of the race, he can pit again onto much fresher, better rubber. As we've got the top pack all pitting now. Dom coming under yellow flags, of course. He's going to have Delta to work to. Are the front runners moving yet? Are the front runners moving yet? It looks like the front runners are moving, so he's not going to get ahead of Zero, but he could get ahead of so many others. Here we go. Yeah, he's going to come out in P3, I think. No, just behind Hayden. So he chose the alternate strategy to go long, to have fresher rubber at the end. That's what he's going to do. Bjorn is going to pit. Betches is going to pit just behind. How is the Williams going to do on this double stack? Bjorn pits. Is he in and out? Have they stopped? Oh, they had to stop. It's a little bit of a slow one. Oh, it could have been better from the Williams team there. Betches having to change his front wing entirely. But that does mean that everyone can reset and go again. It's a long race. Outside wall 8, your wheel. Is that into turn 1, Gumba? Oh, man. As you turn in, when it pop, that bit of wall that pops out. Well, it spiced it up a little bit at an intriguing time for strategy. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to go and get a little bit of a drink. Yeah, just ran a tiny bit wide and right wheel exploded. Yeah, unlucky Gumbo. But you're alive, so you've lived to fight another day. And get to watch some good racing. So it'll be everyone's starting a lap now, so it'll be coming in this lap. As I think that pack at the back there can catch up pretty quickly. Betchers and Fatbox. Whose was that? What was Alpine? Was that Tom Stroud? It might just be... Is it just me? Is it just me that's glitchy? Because so many of them look all over the shop. Beastie, I don't know whether it's... I think that because they've been going slow for 2 laps, they've now got to do... what, 18 laps? Pretty much. 17 laps they got to do. I reckon they could go to the end. It is, like... It's not just me, is it? It's fucking well jumpy. Well, I don't know. I mean, like, you don't have a different view to what I see. But from my point of view, it's well jumpy. Oh. Migrating host. Have I been kicked? Tom Stroud has left the session. Apex has left the session. Wolf has left the session. What is happening? Dragon's left the session. Oh my god, it just completely ended it. Everyone left it all at the same time. What? I think it's kicked me. There we go. Thanks, Woodsy. Thought it was me. It's like, there's no way, like, everyone's so fucking laggy. Right. Well, I'll have missed the safety car restart, for fuck's sake. It never kicks me out. Why is it doing it now? And here we go. Yep, so we're still back in for a little bit of the action here. Brewdog side by side. Thanks for the invite. Thanks, Brewdog. I'm going side by side there. Woodsy, Bjorn and 49. Bjorn getting the advantage on that. Zero and Tom Stroud leading the field. Yeah, Beastie, the game is just comedy after comedy, isn't it? I'm not going to go on the timing. It's going to have to go on what I can see until the time is across the line. So Stroud and Zero trying to get that gap on Apex. Apex doing really well to stay within that 1 second. It's just shy of it at the moment. Let's have a look and see how much everyone is burning. So Apex is burning a lot already. Zero and Stroud are only in the around 50%. Apex is using all of it. This is where he's going to be slow because he's used all of it. He's got nothing more to give down the straight. That's allowed Hayden to get past. Just leaving it on hot lap gives him a little bit higher revs every now and then. Don't need to burn as much. But Apex will now stay with Hayden as Hayden pulls him through. Oh, we've got a VSC. What's happened here? Destroyed. Severe collision. Destroyed. Oh, we've got another coming together here. Everyone slow down. Slow down. You've got VSCs. There's going to be deltas and shit. Oh, man. Shenanigans here at Baku. People trying to get their tyres warm as well because, of course, everyone's on the hard tyre. This is going to help out the hard tyre life, though. So that's good. DRS has been enabled and VSC is off. We are back under green racing. Apex doing well to stay with Hayden under that VSC. Make sure he didn't get caught out. Same with Gaming and Twisted, who are following Dom in P5 on that alternate strategy that he started off with. So his tyres are older. Yes, it's 10 lap old hards now as Destroyer going all the way down to the bottom. As he had an issue, is he having to reverse there? Yes, it looks like Destroyer had a bit of a problem before the castle section there. Sure, if he can get his head down, he'll catch back up. Apologies, that was the girlfriend.
Sorry.
Super loud. As Tom looks like he's going to try and make a move. No, backs off. Sides against it. But Gaming does make a move on Dom. And Twisted almost goes super deep into the back of Dom. The overspeed that he got. Lots of position changes here as everyone's going side by side. As soon as they get DRS, they are making the move. Betchers and beyond the team. Williams. Oh, that was close there on Fartbox. Everyone managing to survive that nicely. Brewdog just getting by Fartbox there. Looks like we may have had a legal overtake there by Bjorn. Bjorn's had to give a place back, yes. And he's back on full pace. Beastie says, bless you, Sophie. So Hayden not managing to keep up. Well, he is a little bit. He's starting to catch a little bit now. Apex seems to have dropped off Hayden. I think he uses a little bit too much of his ERS across the lap, and then he has to charge some places and he just loses time. Dom trying really hard himself as well, running out of ERS to try and stay within DRS. I don't think he's got it. Let's see, as he open up? No, he does not. Twisted manages to get past him. Those 11 lap old hards now are starting to struggle for him. Meanwhile, Lenny and Destroyer decided to pit. They are in the back, but on fresh rubber. Let's see how quickly they can catch these guys up. Lenny's got a 19-second gap to Fartbox, so let's see how quickly that goes down. Meanwhile, Twisted is going to gaming. I want to get past. I am here. Hello. And at the top there, Stroud and Zero. Oh, got another VSC. This time, what is it? Where is it? These VSCs are coming thick and fast for some ungodly reason. Oh, there it is. It's Fartbox. Fartbox does not have a front wing. So that means there is a bit of Fartbox's front wing somewhere on track. Somewhere that the game deems unsafe. So there's some little AI stewards running around trying to clear some shit up. They should animate that in. And then, like, we can almost run into them. Almost, but not quite. Just add a layer of realism, you know? Is that a bit dark? It's a bit too dark, isn't it? It's a bit too dark. So under this VSC, I wonder if anyone is going to risk... if I was Dom, I'd pit in this VSC, Dom. If the VSC is still here, pit, go on a set of mediums or some shit. Oh, he hasn't done it. Oh, and DRS is back. We are back to green racing. It's probably why he didn't pit, because he knew that we were going back full racing. He wouldn't have gained enough time. Looks like Hayden lost out a little bit on that VSC though. Fartbox coming into the pits to retire. Unlucky Fartbox. I think that was just a little bit one too many excursions for his evening. Woodsy in P11 ahead of his own little trade behind him. Everyone behind him on the same tyre. Same strategy. There should be even playing field there. The Reaper has done a good job. Made his way back up into P9 after a bit of a disastrous start. I think he ended up at the back at some point. Let's have a look at positions gained. Yes, so Toto, Woodsy and Reaper all gained 7 positions. Nice. Lenny has dropped down a lot, obviously having that little excursion himself, and then a change of strategy. Right, dog on Woodsy. Destroy Drac is retired from the session. It's a full safety car. He didn't retire on track. He crashed in the castle section. Oh, and they're side by side. Who was it? Who was it? And they've sorted that out. Wise Dog goes ahead of Woodsy. It was a tight one though, boys. That was a tight one. Let's see. Is this car been removed? Yes, it has. We cannot see any more carnage through the castle section. But the castle here in Baku claims another life as Destroyer Drak falls foul. And I crack open another beer. So, this is obviously the time now for Dom to pit. It's whether or not the people behind him decide to or not, and how many positions he's going to lose. I'm not sure he'll lose. Oh, it's going to be a fight coming out. Oh, I didn't know that they ran rear wing damage here. I didn't think that they did, mate. Sometimes if your tyres get a bit fucking shit, though, the twisty sections can really feel completely different. So we've had a few people come into the pits to risk it. Zero's come into the pits. He thinks he's going to be faster and better on a medium tyre come the end. Dom is pitting because he has to pit pretty much. We've also got Whitey coming into the pits as well. Gaming Minion is coming into the pits. And Whitey having a long pits up there. Of course, Whitey had a 10-second penalty, which he served and changing front wing. So it's a bit of an ouchie there from Whitey, but he's going to be on fresh tyres. Zero's going to come back out in P5 on a fresh set of mediums. And Gaming and Dom, 8th and 9th on a fresh set of mediums as well. I think Gaming could have a spectacular result here with that set of tyres. And same with Dom. Zero is already leading, so he's just decided to try something different. But that's going to make Hayden feel all the better in terms of the championship standings. Yeah, Destroyer, no, I totally get you, man. Like, any bit of damage, even if it's just an end plate missing off the front, it can totally, you know, fuck the balance up of the car, and you just feel like, yep, we can't do any of it now. There's so many little off-camber braking corners, like the one that the screen was just on then. Fartbox says, fuck Baku. I think that's a sentiment held by many, Fartbox. You're not the only one. To be honest though, if the walls weren't there, it would be better. But because the walls are there, it does add a little bit of spice to the situation. But I do like it as a track in terms of it having 90-degree corners. I really like 90-degree corners in an F1 car. Just to get that rotation in and all that, and feed the power back on. It just feels nice. Kind of like reminiscent of Russia, if ever anyone remembers the old Sochi track. That had a few 90-degree corners. That was really nice to drive, actually. It's regardless of the political thing of, you know, it's Russia, the track itself was a good track. And I miss it. I can also hear a cat in a litter tray. That's not going to be good. So, where are we? Most of the pack is caught up. We're just waiting on Whitey now. Nobody has been lapped as far as I'm aware. We're on lap 17, 9 to go. If Whitey catches up this lap, we will be going green racing this lap. And we have the top 4 on 9-lap-old hards, followed by a fast 0 on some fresh mediums. Then 6th and 7th, Reaper and Toto, again, both doing really well to get up in the positions that they're in, considering where they started and the races that they've had. And then we have 8th and 9th, Gaming and Dom. Dom and Hayden, got to give a little shout out to both of them. They had 5 place grid penalty, and they've gone up to 2nd and 9th respectively. So that's good from them. And again, Gaming and Dom are going to be on the medium tyre. So it doesn't look like Whitey has caught them up somehow. That's surprising. It's because he's got non-ERS mode, so he's even slower than usual in terms of just lap time under safety cars, obviously. And Whitey is pitting. Drive through penalty, ignoring yellow flag. He was still on the safety car. He's giving himself a drive through. Oh, Whitey. Oh man, that's a killer. You wanted fresh mediums on. Yeah, I totally get why you pitted. But you sped or did something. You must have been... Oh man, that's fucked your race right up. So 8 laps to go now. And Whitey is catching. There we go. Looks like he's caught the back of the train there. So we will be going green flag racing this lap around. Everybody start getting your shit ready. Your tyres as warm as you can get them. And don't get caught out by the speed limiter. It's got to be going in. Don't tell me it's a fucking safety car glitch. There we go. Yeah, it is in. Yeah. So just remember, no side-by-sides. There's a speed limiter on. And Tom is weaving down the straight, trying to get any kind of temp into those front tyres so he can attack turn 1 properly. And he's gone. And we are go here in Baku, round 23. Apex trying to go around the outside of Hayden. What a move. That's a brave overtake around the outside into turn 1. Gaming Minion is already trying to make his way up. And we've got... Oh, looks like Twisted Dragon. Oh my god, and Betchers. Watch out, there are cars in the middle of the road. Whitey is pitting again to get rid of his drive-through. Zero is up past Hayden already on those medium tyres. Looks like they are so much better. Gaming and Dom both up 1. Twisted ended up retiring on track. I think he crashed. Yes, he's crashed. Ah, yeah, I saw his wheel in that corner there. Safety cars breed safety cars, and we've got another one here in Baku. That is crazy. Meanwhile, Tom is up into, still in P1. Apex up into P2. Zero up into P3 now. Hayden in P4. Reaper up in P5. Gaming managed to make some positions up into P6. Dom gained a position, but I think that's all because Twisted got caught in something. But that has put Whitey right back into this race. He was thinking, I'm fucking, well, you know, I'm out. But another safety car has put him right back in it. I think that the time deltas on these mediums versus the hards was so great that some people like Gaming and Dom got the jump on. Or I don't know, because Twisted was in here, wasn't he? Yeah. He was 7th and 8th, something. At this point, I wonder, I was just going to say, is Betches and Whitey... Oh, severe collision, gaming minion with... Is he running to the back of him? So wing damage on that? Oh, yeah, there's severe wing damage. Oh, that's... Oh, no. Gaming's going to be absolutely gutted. Gaming's going to be absolutely gutted. But Betches and Whitey managing to pit again. May have been forced to for damage. But they are on the soft tyre, and I was wondering that. We're now on lap 20. The soft tyres will probably take you to the end. They'll still be a bit shagged at the end, but they'll get you. Yeah, Twisted, unlucky, man. I thought it was something to do with that, because like getting the tyre temps up on these hards is really difficult. If I was gaming, I'd pit. Serve your pen. Get some fresh softs on. I know it's fucked, but otherwise you've got 10-second pen and you've got no front wing. Who are our biggest gainers? I think Reaper's still our biggest gainer, you know. Reaper's doing a fantastic job. Yeah, Reaper's up 11 positions and then Toto up 10. What a race Reaper's had. So, is Gaming going to pit? He's got another lap. Like, the safety car will stay out. He'll have chance. Yeah, he's definitely going to pit, right. Going to change that front wing. Serve his 10-second pen. Get on a set of soft tyres. Make sure he doesn't get in another one. I'm sure they served that 10 seconds completely wrong. Why are you meant to serve it before you do anything? That's weird. Now, if I was gaming, I'd try and time this perfectly. I've got 5 laps to go. Twisted says that anytime he started to try and get heat in his tyres, the driver in front starts driving slower than a fucking granny in neutral. Oh dear. Someone's not happy with Bert. Bert was driving too slow, then the pack was driving too slow, then Twisted was like, ah, it's too slow. Got no heat. To be fair, just looking at the steering wheel of Stroud, his tyres are freezing cold. 45s, 47s on the fronts, 50 something on the rears. So our front runner is also struggling to try and get tyre temps. And 3 guys at the back on soft tyres. Gotta obviously keep an eye on them. Be difficult to flip front to back, but I'll try. As you can see there, Tom still wiggling, trying to still get some temps into those tyres, and he's gone. And we are back racing here at Baku again. Coming out of the safety car again for the third time. Zero making that move on the inside, or on the outside, because he's got that better grip. Compared to Apex. Apex did a great job last time round on Hayden, but this time it has nothing. Oh, we've got more carnage in there. People trying to go 3 wide. Looks like that's Wise Dog. Wise Dog falling foul of it this time. Gaming Minion and Betchers still haven't managed to make any places. Betchers running wide a little bit there. And the soft tyres. Dom versus Toto. Dom managing to try and get side by side and ahead of Toto there with those medium tyres. Really taking advantage of the extra grip while he has it. Is he going to try and throw a look on the inside? No. Thinks better of it against Reaper. Reaper again having that cracking race, like I say, up 11 places from his start position. He's going to have a hard job fighting back Dom on the medium tyres. Meanwhile, Hayden and Apex just fallen off a little bit from Zero, who is now right with Tom and pushing hard. And here we go. So Dom, just with the slipstream alone, is he going to try and get this move done? Looks like he's gaining. Doesn't want to use too much of his ERS early on, though, because the Reaper will just come back on him. Reaper with much better use of his battery than Dom. So I think Dom's going to be in trouble unless he can really get those medium tyres working. So it looks like everyone's settled down a little bit now after that first shenanigans coming out of the safety car. I think it's just people going side by side, too wide around turn 2. It's narrower than you think because the track actually narrows quite a lot as well. Gaming Minion getting past Whitey and Betchers, now trying to eye up for the next 3 laps how far he can get with those soft tyres. Apex starting to struggle against Hayden's pace here. Hayden again sitting in hot lap, whereas Apex sits in medium and presses the burn button. I think that's not the right strategy in terms of battery management there for you, mate. Meanwhile, Zero is right on the back. You can see the extra grip that he had. And Woodsy and Brewdog just trading places. Woodsy and Gaming. Looks like Woodsy's had a bit of an incident. He's had a bad run coming out of there. Gaming Minion is now up past both Woodsy and Brewdog, using those soft tyres. And Whitey's there in those soft tyres as well, going, yeah, I'll have a bit of that please as well, mate. And Betcher's not managing to make use of those tyres just yet. Meanwhile, Gaming is up into 11th. There's 3 laps, including this one, to go. Toto and Reaper having a go. Reaper obviously losing that position to Dom, but then losing it to Toto as well. Very aggressive from Toto. Reaper's tail end getting a little bit squirrely there. Looks like those tyres maybe starting to say, yep, oh, fucking at it, mate. But if Reapers are saying that, then how are Toms and Haydens and Apexes not screaming as well? Tom's doing an amazing job sticking with the pace of those much fresher mediums of Zero. But he's having to use a lot more batteries to try and keep up with him. Dom yet could still get up into Apex's DRS window. Just keeps his head down, keeps pushing. Brewdog and Woodsy again having a little side by side. Brewdog leads them as they go through that DRS detection, so that means that Woodsy is going to get a nice run on Brewdog. Meanwhile, Gaming has caught up to the 49 and Bjorn and Lenny, so there's a little pack of them there, and Gaming has the fresher soft tyres. Like I say, he could really close up in these next two corners and then try and get them on exit. Is he going to try and make the move here? He's already trying to make the move on the inside of the 49. That was from miles away. He started to gain on him. Wow. Big move there. And Gaming up into P9 as he makes the 49 fighting him there. Side by side, these guys, looks like the 49 had DRS, so Gaming couldn't fight him too hard. Doesn't want to burn his tyres out fighting like this, though. He wants to try and use that to get a little bit further ahead. The guys ahead are on some very fading tyres. But 49's medium 9-lap old tyres are still pretty good. They're not as shagged as Lenny's nor Bjorn's up ahead. Meanwhile, Tom is really starting to struggle now with Zero's pace. Almost falling out of DRS. Same with Apex to Hayden. So it looks like Hayden's feeling pretty safe in P3 there. That's going to be solid for his championship. .49 just staying within that DRS. It's just dropping out, just staying in. That's giving him a bit of defense against Gaming. Meanwhile, Zero posts the fastest lap of the race, a 1:48.8. There's no movement out there, but we're coming up to 3-4 wide here on the outside. Looks like the Red Bull of Woods. He's managing to get through that. Betchers and Whitey going wide. Betchers, oh no! Oh, there was a contact. They were about 3-4 wide. 4 people trying to go for that corner. A couple backed out, and then on the next one, it all went Pete Tong. We will not have a safety car. We are on the last lap of this race. Betchers will end up being classified in P16. That's unfortunate for you, buddy. You're having a good race. A few incidents, but still solid. Bjorn Gamer as well. The other Williams has spun. The other Williams has spun just as I've gone on board. Oh, and he's in the way because Ghostin's not on. He's trying to get that car spun around, but unfortunately got in the way of some of the drivers. He's reset to track now. Much quicker and safer at that point. Oh, shenanigans on this last lap. As Zero, Stroud and Hayden are heading for the podium. A few places are still being decided. Gaming has managed to get up into P8, so it's a 7th and 8th for the Kick Saubers. Brewdog still trying to fight and maybe can get a good run on him coming down to the last lap. Same for Reaper and Dom as they now head off for the final run. Dom having less energy than Reaper. So Zero crosses the line, gets the fastest lap at 1:41.3. Cracking race from him. Looks like Reaper is going to take the lead against Dom. And he does so because he's got DRS. So Reaper P5, my driver of the day, fucking stonking. Apex P4, Dom P7. We've got 3 to the line here. 49 Gaming, and then Woodsy's going to come home in P11 ahead of Whitey, Wise Dog, and then it's going to be Bjorn and Toto to finish us off, with Betchers being classified, but unfortunately crashing on the last lap and doing a Latifi. Oh my days. That was crazy, guys. That was crazy at the end. That was crazy at the end. The game says Brewdog for drive of the day, but honestly, I do think it was Reaper for me. It was just unnoticed, you know, without me even really noticing. Yeah, he just crept up there and was like, holy shit, Reaper's actually up into P, like, quite high. And then kept it and did all the right things he had to do. And then on the last moment, managed to pip Dom. Dom having a good strategy call as well for the alternates. Managed to pay off for him. Gaming had a good comeback as well, having, you know, thinking with about 10 laps to go his race was fucked. But he managed to come back as well. But a big congrats, obviously, to Zero. He showed it in qualifying. He had the pace. He wanted this race, and he took it both hands with the fastest lap as well. So, final classifications are Zero, P1, Tom, P2, Hayden, P3, Apex, P4, Reaper, P5, Dom, P6, Lenny, P7, Brewdog, P8, 49, P9, Gaming Minion, rounding off the top 10. Then we got Woodsy in 11th, YC in 12th, Wise Dog in 13th, Bjorn in 14th, Toto in 15th, Betchers in 16th. And I think it did classify there, if I saw rightly, it classified Twisted Dragon as well. I think that was plus 3 laps or something. And everyone else DNF'd. But cracking race, everybody. Thank you for letting me commentate. There won't be any interviews, unfortunately, as I need to get on. But I will see you all next week, and hopefully we'll have a Mr. Diesel back with us as well. So that's it for this evening. And again, thanks to all the people viewing. I'm going to drop out now. And congrats to our podium winners and to my personal driver of the day as well, the Reaper. Well done, mate. And, yeah. Cheers, guys. Bye.